Hi, my name is James, and I want to spend a few minutes talking about confidentiality agreements, non-disclosure agreements. The first thing is that most confidentiality agreements that you enter into, frankly, aren't worth the paper they're written on. They're incredibly difficult to police, incredibly difficult and expensive to enforce. So if you've got very private information that isn't in the public domain, just be very careful about what you share with another party. Assuming you do have a confidentiality agreement, make sure that the party you're talking to is actually the correct party in the agreement. Secondly, with confidentiality, I am a firm believer that confidentiality should be anything I tell you and anything that I share with you in writing. You'll often see in a confidentiality agreement a lot of legal wording which is trying to restrict that interpretation. An example would be you may go to a meeting under a confidentiality agreement, say certain things, and if you don't come back to the office and then write to the person that you were talking to say, hey, I was discussing this with you under the confidentiality agreement, I want this treated as confidential. If you don't do that, it's often not treated as confidential information. Thirdly, the purpose for which you're sharing this information. I often see very general purposes. Be specific. If you're discussing a fundraising event, a partnership, a joint venture, say that that is why we're entering into this confidentiality agreement. The length of time, fourthly, that a confidentiality agreement should last, I would recommend at least initially 12 months. I've often seen situations where you may have a series of meetings and you don't want to get caught out in 7 months' time if you've got a 6-month confidentiality clause and you're having a meeting and go, oh gosh, I've completely forgotten that we didn't extend our confidentiality and it's not covered. Very simple to extend or have a 12 months period. So those are a few thoughts on confidentiality. I hope they're helpful. We have produced at ori.law, which is available on our website, open sourced, a two-way confidentiality agreement, which is written in plain English, and I hope will help you and your business as you navigate the world of confidence. Thanks.